Wave that one west, cover out that window. Let them know I'm coming with my kinfolk. Red letter, ski mask on, but I don't really ski though. Bullets ball head like they going through chemo. I slide on them Tony Hawk type. Better get your thoughts right. Jumping high on walls, this ain't Fortnite. Red dot, it kinda make it way too easy for a headshot. I put you under wing, it turned into a headlock. I told my niggas, think it's time to put the pressure on. You bring that paper, told her throw a little extra on. We go to war and see a murder one, you murder two, it ain't the same degree. Better up into a capital offense for them dollars, but it really don't make sense. Guns behind tents with some liquor and we riding down the freeway. Slide on them, spin the block and replay, so we slide again.
You know my position, I'm on standby. Ain't no competition, it's a landslide. Or you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again. Niggas claim they hot, but we been fire. If they ain't one of mine, so they ain't tied. Or you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide
We got this mapped out. Niggas selling wolf tickets, not living what they rap out. Said he gon' ride, too emotional, he'll crash out. And I ain't boxing, wrestle with this cannon, you gon' tap out. 100 troopers in the building, turn this shit into a blackout. We both come from the mud, but why you tryin' to do me dirty? He cut himself off, we let him rock, he ain't worthy. You playing ball courts, throwing number like a jersey. While niggas folded like origami, I kept it sturdy. Told my son he got the blood of a king, he ain't got a word. They gon' cross you like a Christian, it's better to learn this early. They be watching, trying to copy, asking questions, trying to learn me. I ain't in the back and forth if the business don't concern me. Catch the wrath from my anger, I be trying to give a mercy. Ask the angels keep me covered, I'ma slide, they might have heard me. They playing with that fire, get too close, it's gonna burn me. We ain't never looking back, moving forward, it's the journey.
You know my position, I'm on standby. Ain't no competition, it's a landslide. Or you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again. Niggas claim they hot, but we been fire. If they ain't one of mine, so they ain't tied. Or you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, little nigga, I'm made. All these rappers soft, claim they all cut from a hold of a clove. I'm the one with the blade. Untamed gorilla, keep your hands out the cage. I be standing on they neck, one west to the grave. You can keep your mercy, nigga, I ain't worried. Revenge call me buddy love, I call her Miss Purdy. Nigga try to blitz, I'm going 730. I'ma shake the whole room like Big Shirty. Nigga say one war, it's whatever, buddy. Glock fully loaded, you know these letters bloody. Come for me, you a bitch, homie. Boy, I'm realer than your big homie. 144, yeah, the one and only. And you know I keep this blick on me. Body slam you like Mick Foley. I got that black out on my arm, play that bitch like a violin. Said me try me once, nigga, try again. You know my position, I'm on standby. Ain't no competition, it's a landslide. Or you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again. Niggas claim they hot, but we been fire. If they ain't one of mine, so they ain't tied. Or you a rider, motherfucker, ride again. You said you slide on them, nigga, slide again.
Serious and you're looking for a Christ man, the one who anointed with the Lord, with the Spirit of the Lord to do his will, I'm that nigga.
One West, 125th Street. Look, y'all put your faith in presidents like they gon' change this country. Run the league and let y'all play cause y'all gon' make a money. Fuck Obama, he ain't come here on cargo slave ship. What the fuck he do for blacks in his administration? I'm waiting, patient like a saint. Black, Hispanic, Native, they hate your ass the same. Hate Christ in they image, paint you as a slave. God ain't all love, scriptures say hate. African soul niggas, they know we not the same. School to prison pipeline to get you off the streets. Put you in a cell toilet connected to the sink. Molested as a kid, she prostituted as a teen. The byproduct of Martin Luther King dream. They just took the yoke off, my nigga, we ain't free. We living bleak in these wastelands of poverty. If you don't know the truth, then the lies sound promising. Prophecy, gift and the curse. Dylan started killing, they was sitting in church. Black folk forgave him, man, this shit is absurd. You should never love your enemy, that shit ain't gon' work. Yeah, fuck dying on your knees, you better die in glory. Man, I joined the UPK, taught me the art of warring. I took a nigga life like mine to be recognized. I feel that pain every day, it can't be reconciled. Pops banging, my sister a prostitute. My brother got life, and somehow I still found the truth. War ready, no cowards, no excuse. Fuck reparations, you can't bandage no open wounds. Blood on the leaves, body swing hung from a noose. I was on a run in Nashville and I found the truth. I called the school, classes being held by the shock on my life. I want to be a gangster like a cop. Do this for my brothers, real brotherhood. Everything we do, we got it out this book. My nigga, I can never be no African. UPK the only authorized acronym. I'm passionate about my brothers and sisters. We in hell, I ain't got nothing against them. That's another religion. If it ain't under your honor, ain't me murdered by them and got a hug from your honor. That's the way out for a coward in my observation. They don't fear the Lord, they indoctrinated. Wolves in sheep clothing, Joe Osteen. Real priests bringing back black royalty. One West on my headpiece, ranking order. Can't let them trick me off the streets, I gotta raise my daughter. I got brothers at the border ducking ICE agents. I got the name change, it was life changing. My family thought it was a game, put on all black, they said I was going through a phase. It's more of us in jail than it was slaves. Chose by the Lord, we could never be the same. Soon as they born, the wicked go astray. They left the truth, they wasn't with us anyway. Niggas weak, they just saying anything to be truthful. We don't want no cowards anyway. Look, coronavirus, that's a plague. You don't get too much sleep when you waking up the dead. First camp, I cut off all my dreads. I took an oath when that oil hit my head. Niggas capping like they lids. I'm a priest, I never stick no fork in no pig. I was dead till I found out how to live. This brotherhood taught me how to be a man. I came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church. Came back to my roots, I had to dig. A couple gaps I had to bridge. I got a rib, I'm married to this work. You wanna serve the Lord, he ain't in the Christian church.
Yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room, it's pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ate this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out every set. But I ain't tripping on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's with the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options, used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings all feel them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. At the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? One West, go over everybody. Cut the grass for the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun draw truck, cause they imposter. She get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Shit that hate, make it to the featherweight. Niggas say they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. Man and a bitch and a step and a rope. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick babes. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gun shy. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush, The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid they Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Yeah, at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? From World West, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm one West, these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the multi. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die, skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus P, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid they Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm World West, go to war with everybody.
One West world. First everybody. Bitch, this is more than what they ever played up. Living by, put me in the gas up. Born in 91, pumping 93. Winter, Chevy pill, like a nectar. But I keep it more than what they ever played up. Living by, put me in the gas up. Born in 91, pumping 93. Winter, Chevy pill, like a nectar. But I keep it clean. Man, I'm too for real. Comfortable with myself with they fraud. Man, I'm too legit. Off the thermostat, can't hold me back. Trying to check my chest. Had my weight, run my plate, really busy. Really in this field. Taking it, check me out when in doubt. I'm gonna make my bread. Never lose niggas. Food is a feast. Just know we all gon' eat. Niggas slick on my shit, pop my shit. My bro said this shit greasy. She don't like the message. I kick wisdom. I'm just rude as pieces. Tell my side, but not too much. They feel me. I know talk is cheap. I'm controlling it from a distance. This how it's supposed to be. Give her what she never had. Now she can't get over me. I understand they don't want a man, they just want company. Shorty know I'm all about my gravy, trying to smother me. Shit from under me, I ain't had no silver spoon. This shit come from underneath. I play for keeps, I don't see nobody. This shit tunnel V. I play for keeps, I don't see nobody. This shit tunnel V. This is more than what they ever played us. Living by, put me in the gas. Born in 91, pumping 93. Winter, Chevy pill, like a nectar. But I keep it more than what they ever played us. Living by, put me in the gas. Born in 91, pumping 93. Winter, Chevy pill, like a nectar. But I keep it clean, dog.
You cannot stay ahead of all facts.
Seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down to ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. Tell me we don't live in hell. My brother doing 55 in that cell. Nigga claiming he your round here spit shell. Same nigga you put on it to stand and tell. How the fuck you turn your back on a nigga that love you? Treat your kids like my kids, treat you like a brother. I told my dog, let's leave the streets to serve the Most High. He said, fuck that shit, he trying to sell another pie. His daddy killed him, put him in the trunk, set him on fire. His wife was pregnant, he ain't never get to see his child. Had me thinking to myself, what happened if I die? Look my babies in the eyes, I gotta stay alive. I put my ego on the shelf and my pride to the side. I'm with some niggas who gon' step and got God on their side. Got in the ISUPK, they keep asking me why. As I do the work of the Lord, I gotta stay alive. Face the east, pray alive. I seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
You ever put a pack with a snake by your side? Yes, I did. See a man reach out to God before he died? Yes, I did. I know the Lord forgive us for these sins, but I'm starting to think the kingdom of heaven is for these kids. I told my daughter, there's one man in your bed, I won't stand for less. For my son, I hit your head on that fragile legs. I lost some niggas to that dope, I lost niggas to the feds. Remember Jono tried to stick me for that cheese on that bread, yeah, I was thuggin' with Lucky, that nigga left me for dead. Endured to the end, cause I listened to what was said. Mother told me she loved me when she was sick up in the bed. I was running them streets, but the truth made me a man. Shit, I don't really speak, cause she'll never understand. That's why I ain't even tell her about these voices in my head. I'm still trying to manage my anger like Uncle Craig. I
seen heaven turn to hell, I gotta stay alive. Lord have mercy on my soul, stand by my side. I killed the old man and I watched him die. Lost a couple niggas, guess he wasn't my round. They play my niggas, lay you down, they all down the ride. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive. I gotta stay alive. Keep my gun in my arm, I gotta stay alive.
backstage.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm body. UPK, too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough. In your army, all the bitches wanna take my piece. All they hoes wanna take my piece. All the niggas wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And the lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest holding. Get a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jewelry. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slay. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223, Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip roll a limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen, boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you're squirming off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road, boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. You became.
Allah Panya. Right.
Yes.
How about you, shy brother? Clap it up. All right, lady. Let's get it on, Akim. I'm glad to see you tonight, Akim. I'm glad you stood by tonight. We're going to go into all of the stories of today. We're going to go into the obvious, everlasting Sherrone Moore story, a story that keeps happening throughout the generations for two reasons: the low self-esteem of Black men, the lack of love and empathy for Black and Latino women, and for the predatory nature of bimbos. Tonight, we're going to speak about bimbos tonight. All right. We'll go into that. Also, we'll go into the other stories of the day. And of course, I'm going to answer all of your questions and solve all of your problems. Let's get it on. Mi nombre es General MAHAYAMAN, estoy al servicio del General Yohana. Somos la Escuela Israelita de Conocimiento Práctico Universal. Comenzamos en 1 Oeste Calle 125, Harlem, Nueva York, desde 1969, debajo del mando General Yohana. Carnales, esta es la verdad. Si tú eres hombres hispanos, negros o indios nativos, tú eres Israel, el pueblo elegido de Dios. Tu madre y tu padre dicen que somos un culto y mantienen su iglesia sin culpa. Pero su iglesia es culpable de todo lo que nos están pisando. Órale, carnales y canalas. Let's get it on right now. As tú preguntas. I'm sorry, un momento. Who's in the house tonight, headquarters?
So we got Pittsburgh with us tonight.
Oh, give the Berg a hand. I see you. Pittsburgh. Good to see you again, warrior. Most High in Christ.
Florida in here with us.
Florida, Gator Bait. Give the Gator Bait down there in Florida a hand, man. Well done. I see you, Florida.
We got Milwaukee here joining us.
Milwaukee. Get it on, Milwaukee. I see you, brother. Good to see you again.
Trinidad with us.
Trinidad. Okay, Trinidad. The bad men up there in Trinidad, man. Good to see you, warriors.
And Baltimore joining us tonight.
B More in the house. Okay, B More. Get it on, Akim. We're ready to rock today. Question. Let's get it on. Nos vamos. Let's go, Akim. You ready to go?
We got some questions in the chat. A brother, Officer Mapadazar, would like to know, Shalom, Yahweh Shemiyah Shabrakatah. Can I get a breakdown on Deuteronomy 22:11?
Absolutely, warrior. Claro que sí. Let's go.
Deuteronomy 22 and verse 11. Thou shalt not wear a garment of diverse sorts, as of woolen and linen together.
Here's what you got to do. You got to read 2 verses above this. This scripture is not prohibiting you from making a garment for yourself that mixes fabrics. Meaning, if you wanted to have your collar on the fabric silk and the one half of the shirt wool and one half of the shirt cotton, that's up to you. That is not what this precept is speaking about. This precept is a law against someone cheating you. So it's saying you shall not wear a garment of diverse fabrics because you are not going to be cheated. Because wearing a garment of diverse fabrics was how people cheated you. It was how people committed fraud throughout time. Many people don't understand the nation of Israel, and that the reason that our country and our culture was so prosperous, the reason that the Queen of Sheba came from far to talk to King Solomon and to try to pick his mind for how could you run a country so prosperous, so wealthy, and so orderly. The reason for our success is our adherence to God's law. And because of our adherence to God's law, when you went to go buy a garment, you did not wear a garment of diverse fabrics, because no one cheated you by telling you this is wool, but in actuality, it's just 50% wool and 50% a cheaper fabric. All you do is read above it and read below it, and you see that this is a law about having a just measure and a just weight. There was a time in America when if you went to go buy a pig from a white man, a piglet, they would sell it to you in a sack. You get home and it was open the bag up and there was a cat in the bag. And then for all time, the idea of a cat jumping out of a bag began to be synonymous with the truth finally coming out in the end, because you have to get home to realize that this is not a pig in a bag, it's a cat once it jumps out of the bag on you. Why? Because American culture and American business is corrupt. How do I know? Look at the new Netflix deal that Netflix just did, and Paramount Plus. One media company, two media companies have now bought up all of media on the planet Earth in America. They're going to control everything you see, everything you hear. Why? Because there is a crook in the White House, a convicted felon. And now every rich man that wants to commit crime, that wants to commit fraud, now he has an ally sitting in the White House. And for the next 4 years, they are going to do more stealing, more lying, and more corrupt business that they fantasized about years ago. They're going to do that business today. Well, that's the reason that the Lord gave us rules. So no one could sell you wool, and in actuality, it wasn't wool. It was just mixed with just enough wool to make it feel like wool. They would sell you silk, but really it wasn't silk. It was mixed with just enough silk for you to touch it and look at it and think it was silk. This is a law against the kind of corruption that happens every day in American real estate, every day in American supermarkets, every day in the White House. That's what this precept is about. Everyone understands. I just summed the whole thing up for you, but you read above it and read below it, and you'll understand exactly what I just broke down to you. Proximo.
Colonel Khan, the brother said the water, sir. Can he get a breakdown on Leviticus 19:26 as well?
Go ahead.
Leviticus 19:26. You shall not eat anything with the blood. Neither shall you use enchantment nor observe times.
That's what you need. That last part is what you need. Meaning, before Israel, another rule that we had was to not collect the blood of the animals we killed and use it as a source of sustenance. We didn't do that. If we killed the lamb or killed the goat or killed the bull, we slit the throat of the animal and we let the blood fall on the ground. We did not collect it in bowls the way that the heathens do. The heathens save the blood from the animals that they killed as another source of sustenance. And they make things, what's that Spanish speakers out there, what's that blood sausage? What's the word? Sanguine? I know sanguine is I believe blood in Espanol, but there's a blood sausage that the Spanish speaking tribes eat that they got from the Spaniards. The Africans collect the blood of the animals that they get and make a blood sausage. The British do the same thing. That is forbidden in our culture. Why? Because the life is in the blood. What does that mean? Meaning all of the disease and the strep throat and the anthrax and whatever else this animal had in its life, it's in the blood. So you don't want to eat that blood. You don't want to drink that blood. Let that blood fall on the ground. Do not use it for food because you will get sick. The life of that animal is in that blood. Let it hit the ground and let it go. Now, what did we have because we had rules like this? A healthy country, a healthy nation that didn't die every 30 years by the millions of some plague, which is what happens today. That's why black people had to invent vaccines, because when we came over here to America, there were so many illnesses. When we were in Great Britain, there were so many illnesses wiping out parts of the population. And black people had to invent vaccines to try to save the lives of the people in these countries, man. That's what that precept is about. You don't make blood sausage. You don't catch the blood to create it, to do something with it. The reason that if people a long time ago would do that is because it was part of religious ceremonies. This is saying the battery is low. It was part of religious ceremonies. They would catch the blood because somehow they would use the blood to worship some god, and they would catch the blood to, you know, drink it or to make something out of it that was part of their religious customs to worship some false god, which is why the Lord, right after he said, don't drink the blood or use the blood, he said, thou shalt not worship these divinations and these, you know, strange customs, because that's why they did it. We're not allowed to do it. You kill an animal, you let the blood run out of the goddamn thing, you cook the animal and you eat it. That's the precept and that's the breakdown. Next, próximo.